What's going on, everybody? Alex Cassadell here, founder of Freight Broker Mastery. Thank you so much for watching this video. I want to tell you the number one reason why freight brokers fail and new freight brokers fail is because they fail to acquire customers and generate revenue, and the company goes under, all right? No business survives unless you have revenue coming in. Even then, you have to generate a profit, and you only have a set window before you can max out the debt you go in before you just have to close the company and now you're in a pile of debt. All right. So, what if I told you that this failure of new freight brokers is is because they lack the understanding of how to get business from shippers? You see, people, most salespeople, they sell their services, right? Seems logical. So freight brokers, what they do, especially new ones, and people who don't understand the sales process, they go out, make cold calls, and they sell their services. And I understand that makes sense. And that's why most freight brokers who go this path trying to sell their services fail to get customers and keep them, much less. All right. But what if I told you that the key to successful selling and being a successful salesperson is not selling to begin with, is not selling your broker services to shippers? What if I told you that's actually how you acquire customers? Well, that doesn't make sense, right? Well, stick with me. See this pen? Let me try to sell this pen to you, all right? And I'll give you the perfect example because we all know the deal about here, sell me this pen. What if I don't know you, but I know this pen and I come to you and I say, look, this is the best pen on the market. This pen never runs out of ink. It kills the competition. It actually has it has a cooling and heating deal to it that if your hand is hot, it'll start to feel cool and vice versa. Right? It's got like temperature shit going on with it. Okay. And it adapts with the temperature of your hand. What if I told you this pen, you may see it's red, but it can change to any color you want. Not only that, but the ink can change to any color you want. There's no reason why you ever have to use another pen or even think about choosing another one. It's the most comfortable pen writing in your hand ever. All right. No reason to look elsewhere. This is it. So, and honestly, right now, today is a special. You can get a dozen for $10 each. All right. What if I go through all that spiel to you only to learn in the end you hate pens? You only write with pencil and you like a certain mechanical pencil with a certain uh, size of lead, right? That's what I'm talking about. See, a lot of new brokers, they go sell their services. Hey, my brokerage, we do this, we do everything. One call, that's all. Open 24/7. All right. But the missing ingredient here, guys, and why most freight brokers fail is because they don't understand the customer. And how do we understand the customer? How do we sell to the customer without selling? That's the video about, right? The trick to successful selling is not selling at all. So how do we successful sell? How do we successfully get business by selling without selling? Little tongue twister, I know. The key is asking great questions and then learning about your customer and making it all about them and nothing about you, nothing about this pen, nothing about your services, but asking questions to learn more about your prospect, to see if they even like pens. Maybe you're not even a fit. Maybe they're not even in the market for a pen, but we wouldn't know that until we actually take interest and get to know the prospect. And again, we do that by asking great questions and then listening And the more your prospect talks, the more you listen, the more likely you're actually going to get that sell and acquire that customer. Here's the thing. Nobody told me this when I first started my freight broker journey. And so I would make these calls to prospect, right? I'd offer my services. I let them know about my services, and I just wasn't having any luck. Is that happening to you? I know it is. And so there actually is a better way, and you just got a hint of how to sell without selling. But there had to be more because I couldn't go find this anymore. I couldn't go find this anywhere on how to figure this out. I had to learn the hard way. And so, me learning the hard way, I want to have you learn the easy way. And I've put together a proven successful selling system as a freight broker that you can bypass all the failure and the pain points you go through trying to get customers. And it's super, super important that you're able to acquire customers quickly as a new freight broker. Otherwise, you're going to go out of business. Not only that, it was hard to find the right contracts and, with the carrier packet and all the things, documents needed. And so I actually put together all the documents needed to get going as a freight broker. So if you want to find out more about this, right, obviously subscribe. And I appreciate you watching this video to this point. And feel free to visit my website, Freight Broker Mastery, to get going and learn how to be a successful freight broker without actually having to fail first to figure these things out. All right. I already did that, so you don't have to. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you for watching. I'm Alex Cassadell. Take care. Bye.